Well, your first forecast is brought to you by Store at Home, and for today we are having another flood warning still in effect for the Red River in Alexandria. The flood stage is at 32 feet and we are about 1.5 feet over that, and a lot of places still under that flood warning, as you can see the green that's showing up there. As we make our way to the weekend, the first half of the weekend, we're going to see abundant sunshine, seasonable temperatures, and it's going to be very pleasant out there, dry conditions. However, another system will be coming through by Sunday, and it's going to bring the chances of rain. We'll have more details on that, but your ABC 31 News starts right now.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. Water continues to rise in areas around Louisiana. WBRZ's Brandy Harris has a story out of Baton Rouge, where precautions are already being taken for the possibility of flooding.
The mighty waters of the Mississippi are rising, and people are starting to notice.
It's getting high. I can see the top of the tugboats when they're coming by, and they're usually not that high up.
Today it's been like a lot higher. I was actually going to go down, but obviously you can't.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is already working with the local levee boards to inspect the levees twice a week, but they forecast that by March 10th, they'll have to start making daily inspections.
Inspecting the levees from Baton Rouge all the way down past New Orleans, and they're right on top of the levees looking for any seepage or any possible areas that could lead to major problems later on.
Rose says we're still about 3 weeks away from the river cresting, and the Corps is planning their next move. Although the river's high levels may not lead to any flooding, it may lead to the Bonnie Carey spillway being open for the second time in less than 3 years. And according to the Army Corps of Engineers, that's highly unusual.
From the time it was built in the 1930s to 2008, it was Bonnie Carey spillways operated about every 10 years, but it was operated in 2008, 2011, 2016, and there's a possibility of it being operated this year.
Officials are closely monitoring the weather in the Midwest because what happens there will definitely have an effect on what we see here.
Right now is precipitation. That's one of the reasons why the extended forecast isn't as accurate, because precipitation in the area up north can have an influence on that.
The Grand Parish Sheriff's Office says a teen reported missing earlier this week is back home. James Alden Beard was not harmed. Rapids deputies say they've recaptured an inmate. Brandon Wade Clark was found after a tip from a citizen in the area of Lena Flatwoods Road. He's now booked with escape, but other charges may be pending. A Sabine Parish teen is arrested for sexual abuse images and videos of children, indecent behavior, and extortion. The State Attorney General's office says 17-year-old Matthew Miller of Florine is accused of blackmailing girls into sending explicit images of themselves to him. Attorney General Landry asks anyone with more information on Miller to please contact his office. The state legislative auditor says the chief civil deputy in Evangeline Parish is being investigated for theft of more than $13,000. The auditor says Rebecca DeVillier has been fired. The sheriff reported the theft to the DA, and the case was pending at the time of the audit. A state district judge in Rapids Parish is taking early retirement. Judge Tom Yeager has been on the bench for 22 years. The judge says he has notified the Secretary of State and the state Supreme Court. His last day is April 30th, and he expects the election for his successor will be held this November. Judge Yeager is best known for developing the parish's drug court to offer alternatives to addicts other than prison. Now, he gave no specific reason for his early departure, but he said he wants to take better care of his health, do a little traveling with his family, and take some history courses at LSUA. He says he will also be available, as are most retired judges, to substitute when vacancies do occur in a judicial district. You can experience what life was like during the Red River campaign at Blue and Gray on the Red. Events will take place through March 4th with living history demonstrations, camp life tours, battle reenactments, and more. This is the 7th year for Blue and Gray on the Red, and it continues to attract people of all ages to learn about history in a fun and interactive environment.
Saturday and Sunday are the battle reenactment. The battle reenactment is going to occur at 1 o'clock, and it's actually being hosted at the Central State Ballpark on Shamrock Street. And then at 4 o'clock on Saturday at the big flagpole on the riverfront here, we're doing a rally around the flag program. We'll have several different color guards. They're going to march to the flag, and then they're going to set up at tables and talk about the different flags. Saturday evening at 7, we have a Civil War era dance, so the public is invited out to that. Sunday, we have a ladies' tea program at 11, which is also open to the public.
There is something for all ages to enjoy and learn about at Blue and Gray on the Red. To find out more about the schedule for this weekend's events, you can stop by the Forts Randolph and Bulow Historic Site Visitors Center. The spring season is bringing some exciting events to Central Louisiana.
Next week, a few things going on that we're really excited about. Sinlock Kids Fest returns, the Junior League of Alexandria's event at Alexandria City Park, with lots of activities from 9 a.m. to noon for kids in the areas of fitness, nutrition, and cyber safety. So a lot of good things happening there at City Park. Also, the Arts Council of Central Louisiana is bringing Johnny Piers and the Muttville Comics. So if you've ever seen like America's Got Talent and you've seen like the Trick Dog Show, that's basically what this guy is. So it looks like it's going to be super family friendly, a lot of fun for everyone. The kids are going to love it, so you want to come out to that.
And you can find more events for the month of March on the Alexandria Pineville Area Convention and Visitors Bureau website.
Only one doctor brings health right to your home.
Every day is a new chance for change, and everyone can start right now.
Make an appointment with Dr. Oz. Check in for your daily checkup.
Welcome back, everyone. A beautiful ending to our work week. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures did climb up into the lower 70s for today, and it was a very crisp air as those dew points have been dropping, so drier air is moving in. Currently, it is 65 degrees in Alexandria, Natchez, around 66, 63 in Leesville, and hanging on to the upper 60s down to our south in Lake Charles and Lafayette. So our dew points right now are around 41 degrees. Yesterday, they were a little bit more muggy in the 50s and 60s. But with that north wind just ushering the drier air, we have dropped. And so tomorrow we're going to start off with cool conditions and very crisp air out there, and we're going to see some sunshine. However, as we move toward the latter part of the weekend, there's going to be another system that will come through and is going to bring the chances of rain to our area. High pressure that's in control will continue to shift to the east. That will allow south winds to return to the region, and that will pump more moisture into the area. But we do have a storm system that will be coming in, and that is going to bring that chances of rain for your Sunday. So rainfall estimates, not a lot, mainly about ½ an inch or so through Monday. We are expecting showers and thunderstorms once that cold front comes through. Up to our north, it could pick up about an inch or so. Of course, this is not helping the flooding situation around the rivers. So we are expecting a little bit more rain toward the end of the weekend and into early next week. Here's a look at your headlines. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow and pleasant conditions. Then the rain will be returning by your Sunday. I think most of the rain will be coming in the afternoon as that cold front comes through. And then we're going to see drier conditions return as we head toward the middle of next week. But along with that, this next system is really going to drive down cooler air. And so we are expecting quite a cool down toward next week. But here's a look at your forecast. Temperatures tonight in the low 40s and upper 30s, mostly clear conditions with light winds. Light winds tomorrow as well, but those winds will start to shift a little bit to the east. 69 degrees for the afternoon high. Boyce around 69 as well. Otis around 69 and 70 degrees in Colfax. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to stay in the 60s through the weekend. Chances of rain starting Sunday afternoon, lasting into your Tuesday. We're going to warm up to around 75 degrees on Monday, then dropping back down into the 60s. In fact, by next week, even though we'll start to see a little bit drier conditions for the second half of the week, it's going to be chilly with overnight lows in the 30s, and our highs will be around 58 degrees for your Thursday. That's a look at your forecast. Scott?
Kim, thank you very much. A new study contradicts the myth that obese people with heart disease may live longer than heart patients at a normal weight. Researchers at Northwestern University say the obese don't actually live longer. They're just diagnosed with heart disease at a younger age. Doctors warn being too heavy cuts both longevity and quality of life. Do selfies make your nose look big? In fact, they do, according to new research being published in JAMA Facial Plastic Surgery. With more, here's Tara Palmieri.
If you think a selfie makes your nose look big, hand the camera to a friend 5 feet away. Researchers say that the short distance from the camera causes a distortion of the face, which leads to a notable increase in the dimensions of the nose. In a poll, 42% of surgeons reported receiving requests for cosmetic procedures for improved selfies. A doctor did some calculations using a model of the head to see the extent of the distortion, and found a selfie taken 12 inches away increases the nasal size by 30% in men and 29% in women. On the other hand, an image taken at 5 feet away results in no difference in perceived size. So a selfie shouldn't lead to a nose job. With this Medical Minute, I'm Tara Palmieri.
Many adults are still hanging on to a little bit of their childhood. Life Storage polled the sentimentality of 2,000 adults and found more than half of American grown-ups still have a stuffed animal from their childhood. 43% of adults still even indulge their softer side with a little cuddle from their favorite stuffed toy from time to time. Adults, men, are actually more likely to still have a teddy bear, as 84% still have at least one stuffed toy, compared to 77% of women. Thanks for watching ABC 31 News. Have a great weekend.
Stay connected with KLAX ABC31. Visit us online anytime. Get today's top stories and trending topics. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. See our pics on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. And make KLAXTV.com your home for local news and information. Plus, download the KLAX weather app for your smartphone or tablet. Get live current conditions, radar maps, alerts, and more. More ways to stay connected with KLAX TV.
KLAX is the exclusive provider of ABC and MeTV programming here in Central Louisiana. We're the only station where you can watch new ABC programs like Dancing with the Stars, Designated Survivor, and Grey's Anatomy, just to name a few.
That's what family does. We take care of each other.
I'm proud of you.
The warmth of your love.
And if classic TV programs like Bonanza, Andy Griffin, Batman, or Carol Burnett is more your style, then MeTV's the station for you. As an advertiser, you'll want your products and services presented to these loyal viewers. Our sales team is equipped to prove we can generate new customers and new revenue for your business.
I'll tell you what, it pays to advertise.
And we have a number of low-risk advertising programs designed to prove we work. Call our media consultant team today for a no-risk assessment on how we can help you grow your business. We're ready to prove we work.